check, mic check. Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Y'all pull on up in here. There you go. Y'all make sure y'all share this out. Don't be stingy and not want to share it out because y'all wanna be the only ones here to win now. Y'all make sure y'all share it out. Make sure y'all share it out, man. Y'all, let me get my feet together, man. I'm on vacation. I can't be too loud. My family's sleeping. I can't be too loud. I need to get everything over to my MacBook here. I'm trying to do is continue. I need to get everything over here into my MacBook. Let me just share this over there. There you go. There you go. All right. Share that over there. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't log into my email. I didn't do a lot of stuff. I've been trying to test stuff this morning. I've been trying to test stuff this morning. I've been trying to uh everything. Y'all know how I go, man. When I ain't in my normal setup, things just don't go right. Things just don't go right when I ain't in my normal setup. Where everybody at? It was more folk in the Discord when I ran my test than it is right now. All right, let me get my stuff together, then I'm gonna go ahead and uh, start looking at the charts. Get all my hey, I gotta come through now. Y'all don't come through. Hey, I just do it. I just do a chart prep and going back to going back to vacation mode. If don't nobody want to pull up for free see on my oh my God. See when I'm on my computer, when I go to my Google Sheets, I say workspace. Oh, it did. It went to the same spot. Yeah, hold on, man, while I get my feet together, man. Y'all talk amongst yourselves while I try to get my feet together. I'm trying to get the sheet. I'm trying to get the sheet. There you go. Good morning to everybody that's popping in. I see stuff popping up over there. I see stuff popping up. I'm trying to get my feet together on these sheets. Shout out. Oh, I see Avery said, Avery said I saw free and red. What's up, Avery? Yeah, man. I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to do some giveaways. Y'all gotta, you know what I'm saying. Y'all gotta pull up, man. Y'all gotta pull up for me to start dropping the giveaways, man. Share this out. Share this out with as many people as you can. Tell them to pull up, man. Oh, sign in right there. Trying to get my. Trying to. There it go right there. I just hit sign in. Use Sheets and Chrome. What? Oh, because I got Safari. I got Safari open. It's trying to make me use Chrome. All right. New sheet. All right. Freebie Friday. Title. How y'all doing today, man? Free. I'm getting my feet together in a minute. Uh, no, I put Apex giveaway up there. That's what I put on the top. Apex. Do I put? When I name it, do I name it Apex giveaway or do I name it Freebie Friday? Y'all remember what I named it? It don't matter. What's happening? What's happening, coach? What's happening, coach? Freebie Friday, yes, sir. Y'all share this out with as many people you can. Folk that trade, trying to give away some free evaluation accounts. We see name. Y'all know how what it does, but know how it go. YouTube channel name. When I post the link to the sheet, you got to fill in. It's three columns you got to fill in. Your name, YouTube channel name, and your email address. Now put your real email in there because that's where I'm gonna send the code for you to get your free Apex evaluation account. Right? I'm just gonna copy and paste. All right. So if you put the wrong thing in there, guess what? That's on you. That's on you. All right. But like I say, y'all share this out with as many people as you can. Right? Don't be crapping on the share because you want to try to keep the count low so you can win, so you have a better chance of winning, right? All right, all right. Got my now. I got my link together. I got my spreadsheet. I got my sheet together now. My sheet together. I appreciate that, coach. I got my sheet together, right? I ain't gonna put it. I ain't gonna post it in the chat just yet. Let me see. Let me see who up in here. All right, we got some folk up in here. I put the sheet in the chat. Let me see if it's gone. All right, I got the sheet in the chat. All right, I'm gonna pin it to the top of the chat. All right, I got the sheet pinned to the top of the chat. Wait a minute now. How in the world? I know what it must be something going on. If here to learn and share ain't in here, there's got to be something going on. Man, what's going on in the world? The world ain't spinning right. If here to learn and share not in here. All right, can y'all see the sheet in the chat? Okay, man. We'll talk about that in a minute. Now, uh, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody who up in here, man. If this is your first time tuning in to Tim's TV, first of all, can y'all hear me all right? If y'all can hear me all right, somebody drop a one in the chat if you can hear me okay. Can y'all hear me okay? I'm trying not to be too loud because my family's sleeping. I'm trying not to be too loud because my family's sleeping. And I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm actually broadcasting live from the bathroom. I'm in the corner of the bathroom broadcasting live with the door shut. Got the door shut so that I don't disturb. I ain't gonna hold you. Look at see that? That's the bathroom door right there. Right. I'm sitting there. I brought the chair in the bathroom. See, that's the toilet right there behind me. That's the shower over there. And we keep it real around here. I'm broadcasting live from the bathroom because my family out there sleeping. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, if this first time tuning in to Tim's TV, man, don't let the fact that I'm broadcasting live from the bathroom scare you off, man. Because my name is Timothy Lee Roger Sr., aka Atlanta Grande. That just means Big Spider if you don't hablo Espanol. And y'all know what today is, man. Today is Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Free. Uh-oh. Did I mute my thing? Ah, yeah, see what happened when you broadcasting your regular thing. I muted my what's the name? I got to run that back, man. This is Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Yeah, man. I messed around and I hit the wrong button and muted my Freebie Friday song, man. We can't be having that. This Freebie Friday, man. If you don't know what Freebie Friday is when, depending on class participation, you get an opportunity to win a free Apex eval account, right? You get the opportunity to win a free Apex eval account. Now, what is it good for? It is good for any size standard Apex account. What does that mean? It can be a 25K, it can be a 50K, it can be a whatever size that they got, except for the legacy 250 that they brought back. But it has to be a standard account. It can't be the no activation fee, right? Can't be the no activation accounts. It has to be the standard accounts. Let me pull up Apex here. Share this with y'all. All right, man. See this, it'd be killing me when I ain't got my what's the name? All right. So as we see here, okay, it's good for oh come on, man. Right. This right here is good for any size Apex standard account. You see, you got standard accounts and no activation fee. It's got to be a standard account. It could be intraday trail and drawdown. It could be end of day trail and drawdown. It could be any size that you want, right? But what it means when it's a standard account, right? You get the account for free. You get the opportunity to try to pass. You got 30 days to pass the account. Now, once you pass the account, um, you what am I? Hold on. Where am I? All right, there I go. Okay. Once you pass the account, come here. Once you pass the account, you are responsible for the activation fee. right? Whatever the activation fee is for the size account that you pick, you will be responsible to pay that once you pass the account. You got 30 days to pass the account. If you don't pass it within 30 days, the account just goes away, right? And right now, they're doing 90% off, right? If you don't win, they're doing 90% off. But like you see at the bottom of the screen, what it says use code Big Spider, and that's gonna get you the best deal that they got going. They always have 90% off. Always. I ain't never seen when they don't. Like when them, you see how I said it was 14 days, 11 days, whatever it was. When that countdown stopped, they gonna have it's gonna be more days because that countdown just stopped the other day, and now it's more days again. All right. So that's what's up for grabs. If what's the name? There's already a white chair behind you. Nah, I can't sit on that white chair right there. I ain't sitting on that white chair right there. Yeah, I'm only on YouTube today. I wasn't trying to do Zoom because it's like it was I already had, you know how much stuff I had installed already on here. But I had to install some more stuff on here. Yes, the throne. Again, I got the sheet pinned to the top of the chat. We're gonna go ahead and come over here and we're gonna look at the Charlie Tarts. Come over here. We're gonna look at the Charlie Tarts here. Oh man, this air I still got everything set up from when I was trading before I left on vacation. Y'all hold on, y'all give me 1 second. Let me clean this up real quick. Uh, make sure y'all can see. Yes, y'all see my screen. All right. All right, let me clean this up real quick. Y'all hold on for a second. Just delete all that. All right. Let's get this together. It look weird with all this white everywhere because this usually be black on my on my desktop. It look weird with all this white everywhere. Yeah, hold on real quick. Let me get my chart together from setting the regular stuff up from yesterday. Then we'll do a chart prep. I see that is 9:19. All right, so okay. Looking at the chart, hey, look where we at, y'all. Where we at? We right back in the middle of the road, huh? Huh? Well, hey, we've been talking about that for a while. We've been talking about how we've been in this range consolidate. Where's mine? It's always down here, right? We talked about how we've been in this range up here, just consolidating, right? And look at that, we're right back in the middle of the road, right? We've been talking about this over and over and over. We never know. That's why I would say when we're in a spot on a higher time frame where we just consolidating, or any time frame, whatever time frame you watch it, when we're just sitting up there consolidating, just sit on your hands, right? So as I've been saying, if you're looking to enter long-term swing trades and you're trading the cues or any asset that's looking like this right here, this ain't the time to be buying anything because all we've been doing is staying right here. This is going to kill your premium. This is going to kill your money, right? Don't do it. Don't let them fool you. No, no, right? Don't do it. All right. Let's go ahead and get this together so we can. All right. I know I got to get my. I'm going the line down too. All right. I can come on this right quick. I'm so out of. I'm so out of. I'm working on my MacBook right now, and I'm used to doing this on my PC. So if I seem to fumble and bumble, y'all excuse me. Pardon my back. All right. How y'all doing today, man? Again, if you haven't filled out the sheet, The sheet for Freebie Friday giveaway is pinned to the top of the chat. If you're trying, if you want your opportunity to win a free Apex evaluation account, any standard size account, just fill out the sheet to enter yourself into the drawing. It will be a random drawing. Where is? I can't. Can't think. I don't know. I'm used to using the mouse. I know I'm used to using the mouse, and this trackpad is killing me. When I tell you this trackpad is killing me, this trackpad is killing me. So that's what is today? What's today's date? The 10th. All right, today's the 10th. Man, how y'all doing today, man? Y'all know I'm used to being on Zoom where I can hear y'all talk and not being able to hear y'all talk. It is so weird. And I don't even know why I got these headphones on. Because I can't hear y'all talk. Oh yeah, I know I got the headphones on because when I be playing the music and stuff, I don't want to wake my family up. That's what it is. All right. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Why that's not on the high? Why is that not on the high of the day? All right. That should be the high. All right. So we got this together. Once we get these levels put together, all right, then we're gonna get to it. All right, now here we go. Levels together, boop, and just like that, everything is right in the world. All right, everything is right in the world. All right, here we go. All right, so again, here we are. We're going back to a daily chart right now. We see on the daily chart, we are right in the middle of the road, right? So whenever you're right in the middle of the road, you want to kind of tell your expectations on what price is going to do for whatever that time frame it is, right? So right now on the daily chart, we're right here in the middle of the road. We're at equilibrium, right? That can cause consolidation. That can cause some volatility. Let's go over and look at the three sisters really quick. Divergence. All right, looking at the three sisters, we already know overall there's been divergence. This is an hourly chart between the NQ is to the left, the ES is right here to the right, and the YM is to the NQ to the left, the YM to the right, and the ES is in the middle, right? As you can see that there's divergence between the NQ and the YM, right? The YM is moving downward on this hourly chart, right? It's for the hourly time frame, right? And we shrink it out more and more, right? The YM is moving more downward than the ES. Like once we go overall, right? You can kind of see they're trying to be correlated, right? But you can see that the charts are looking quite different, right? We've been having that divergence between the ES, the NQ, and the YM for a really long time. And in the short term, right, the ultra short term, you can see it throughout over the last few days, right? From Monday all the way over to today, you can see that the divergence is apparent, right? Right now between the ES and the NQ. right? In the ultra short term from just say yesterday afternoon up until today, you can see that I wish I had a highlight on here. I don't have a highlight on here. Um, let me see if I can make my cursor bigger. Um, how do you, uh-oh, mouse. Uh, there you go. All right. Okay. All right. There you go. That's better. All right. Is that better for y'all? Y'all see the cursor better that way? Let me see what it look like to y'all. Uh, where's my? Nope. Oh snap! I don't want to put that up there. Okay. Yeah. Y'all can see it. Let me see. Go live. Yes, y'all can see it. Y'all can see it well. Okay. Here we go. Now let's get back to what we're saying. Now we see the divergence there. Come back to the defaults. All right. So um, on Monday, right, we had an inside day on Monday, meaning we traded inside the range of Friday's candle, right? We traded inside the range of Friday's candle, right? It was an up day. Tuesday we dropped down, taking out this swing low right here that was formed on Thursday. It's 8:29. The market about to open, so we're not gonna get that deep. Let's go ahead and just look at the overnight. We'll be good, right? So then once we took out the sell side liquidity, we moved right back up to the middle of the range. So still not willing to leave this range. All right. So looking at our regular trading hours, let's see, we're getting ready. We just had a discount gap down, right? So we got a discount gap down, meaning that the open range gap is going to be a bearish opening range gap. Uh, and we're moving downward. Maybe, I don't know if we are taking out the uh, pre-market low or not, but we're about to find out. Right. So, right. So we got a bearish opening range gap here. We got down below the afternoon low. We got down below the PM low. The AM low is all the way down here. We're not going to worry about any of that since the market is already open. We're just going to look at the open range gap. We're about to get consequent encroachment of the open range gap. So that 70% chance of hitting that is playing out already, right? Go back here and find, I'm so used to this being at the top. I need to move this up here, right? So we're going to go up here and get our pre-market high and pre-market low. Don't forget to fill out the sheet. Um, it's our pre-market high. We just engaged the pre-market high. It's now the pre-market high is at 29,887 and 3/4. All right. Then our pre-market low, our pre-market low is down there at 29,771 and a quarter. So we just engaged the pre-market high, and we just fell short of consequent encroachment of the opening range gap. We're below midnight. We're below the 6 o'clock open, and we've just engaged pre-market high. Overnight, price has been in a sell program. Price has been in the sell program overnight, and when we look at our daily range, we are, let's see where we are as far as the daily range, right? We're in a premium. We can see that we're in a premium. It's easy to see that, right? So our daily range from the high down to the low, right? You can see we're in a premium. Anything above that 50% is a premium, right? So anything above that 50% is a premium. We're in a premium of the daily range, right? Yesterday it was a bullish daily range. We have not pulled back into a discount of that total range, but we have pulled back into a discount of the latest expansion leg. And as you can see, we consolidated there for a while, right? So we pulled down to a discount of the latest expansion leg, right? Overnight, we set sell side liquidity. We attacked that sell side liquidity, and now we've moved up and attacked the buy side, pre-market buy side, moving up toward midnight and the new day opening gap, which is this gray line right up here around midnight. So the new day opening gap and midnight are roughly in the same spot. Midnight is just shy of consequent encroachment of the new day opening gap. All right. So right now, okay, we have their SIBI right here. Let's go to the 60-minute time frame real quick. So looking at our 60-minute time frame, we do have a bearish fair value gap here, right? Want to monitor how that fair value gap holds up under pressure, right? So on a 60-minute basis, we're looking at how do we close in reference to this SIBI right here. Do we close above or below consequent encroachment of this SIBI? And consequent encroachment is that dotted line in the middle of that SIBI right there. For anyone who don't know, consequent encroachment is 50% of a gap, right? So we're watching to see how this 9 o'clock candle closes in reference to the midpoint of that bearish fair value gap, and that's from 12 a.m. on Friday, right? So that bearish fair value gap there, that's from 12 a.m. on Friday. That's the 10th, right? 7, 10, 26 a.m. All right. Go down to a 5-minute time frame. Okay. On a 5-minute time frame, we have, we do have a SIBI here at midnight, right? We have a SIBI there at midnight. You want to watch that. And then we have a SIBI here that's inside. I'm not going to mark this. It's a SIBI at 12:45 p.m. on the 5-minute chart. I'm not marking that, right? But that's the SIBI you want to watch. Why? Because that's the first imbalance that was created on this move down. So, right, this is the first imbalance on this move down. So you're watching that SIBI there from 12:45. How do you close on 5-minute basis? Like these are 5-minute candles here. You can see, right, so far we've closed respecting that. Matter of fact, let me get a Fibonacci tool, right, and point out consequent encroachment of that, right? We've traded up into midnight, and that SIBI right there that we talked about right there, we just hit midnight and that SIBI. Now we have buy side liquidity resting up here, right? Just want to see. We got relative equal highs up here. Watch and see if price has a willingness to trade into that, or right. New day opening gap in that SIBI from 12:20 a.m. right? Seeing if that will be a formidable fold. Let me go ahead and mark out that buy side liquidity up there so that we can visually see it. Right. This is SIBI. Watch and see if it creates any type of resistance. Right. We got relative that right there. We got another one over there. Right. So all of these are relative equal highs right there. Right. I'm just marking that one, but this is the main high right there. Right. That's the main high right there. And we also, let's just say, got minor right there. Right. But again, came up there to that SIBI. Right. We got a minute and 33 seconds left on this candle. When we watch and see where does it close in reference to this equilibrium right there at that 1245 1245 SIBI right there. Right. At 1245 SIBI, we looked at this 930 candle close respecting it. And now this 935 candle has a minute and 10 seconds left on it, seeing if it's going to close respecting. If it's closing below that black line, that price level is 29,908 and a half. 29,908 and a half, right? Okay. This SIBI right here, right? We're above it. Now, price has been in a sell program overnight, right? So since it's been in a sell program overnight, you will want to see this SIBI here not act as a inversion fair value gap. You will want to see price get back below it and use it as a reclaimed fair value gap to come down and attack the pre-market sell side. Because we've gone up and attacked the pre-market buy side, right? We traded up into the 1220 SIBI, right? This 930 5-minute candle respecting that 1245 SIBI. Now this 935 candle is respecting that 945 SIBI after trading up into the 1220 SIBI, right? All the PD rates that we pointed out, right? All of them have been respected thus far because the overnight, why are we watching those? Because overnight we was in a sell program, and these are the PD rates that support that sell program. Okay. Now opening up, and you want to see this, right, act as a reclaim, right? Right now we kind of gunning. I don't know if it's going to give the opportunity to come back and use it as a reclaim to come and attack this sell side, but that's what you would want to see. All right. So now you have a very small BISI in here, right? Since that's the first one created on the way up. If price does come back up, right, you want to see that small BISI act as an inversion. If we close, it still got 4 minutes and 7 seconds left on this, right? And it don't look like we're going to get like any kind of retracement to participate down into this sell side. Look like it's just melting, right? So we've come right back to equilibrium of that latest expansion leg, right? And we're seeing some discount sensitivity there. Hopefully Phil won't start acting a donkey, right? Because that move up and then that move down, that gave us a bearish Judy swing after 930, right? If we look at our 930 open, right? This is our 930 opening price right here, right? That's our 930 opening price. We opened up, went all the way up, engaged this buy side here. Then we dropped down, right? Took out that little small short-term low right there, trading down below the lowest price of 930 thus far, right? So that's giving us a bearish Judy swing after 930. All right. So that all of that has been respected per the bearish order flow, right? And then remember we said this is the SIBI that you want to see. I'm not talking to you, Siri. This is
Okay.
this is the bearish fair value gap that you want to see act as a reclaim, right? And let's feel if Phil come in here and start manipulating price and got this heavy manipulation, right? Looking at the 15-minute time frame, there is a really long wick on this 15-minute time frame. So we can get some little choppity sloppity because right now on the 15-minute, right? On the 15-minute, we still, just got this one um this one bullish candle right there. It's just the first 15-minute candle. So we got this super long wick right here. So price can very well want to come back and revisit this wick. Right? It can come back and want we trade, as you see on the 15-minute. On the 15-minute, we traded into a bearish order block. On the 5-minute, we traded into a bearish fair value gap. Okay. Right now, we got a minute and 29 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. Remember, we watch and see if we close below this 930 BISC. It's a very small BISC inside there. For those who can't picture it without the annotations, right? We can come here, uh, right, right there. That's the 5-minute fair value gap there. All right, we got 59 seconds left on here. This is the right now, right? When this candle closed, you're looking to see where does it close? Does it close above or below this line right here? This 50% of this bearish fair value gap from 725. All right. And while we're letting that tick around, let me look and see what y'all got going on. Where y'all at? Let me see. Uh, did I put y'all? Oh, there y'all go over there. Oh, y'all still up in here. Trackpad is just exercise your brain. Come over here and look at what y'all got going on, man. Let me see here. Um, yeah, man. I appreciate that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate that. Hey, man, while we waiting on the candles to tick around, how about we go ahead and do our first giveaway for
Free, free, freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Free, free, freebie Friday. Freebie Friday.
man. I don't know if it starts stuttering for y'all, but I think with the stuttering for me, man. Hey, let me see here. All right, we got the names in the sheet. I'm gonna lock the sheet real quick. I'm gonna lock the sheet right now. I'm gonna lock the sheet right now. All right, the sheet has been locked. The sheet has been locked. So the first way we're gonna do the giveaway, the way we're gonna do the first giveaway is, oh y'all hold on. I gotta log into my email. Hold on, because I got to email you the code. I gotta email you the code. Let me log into my email real quick. Give me a second. Uh, okay. Okay. All right, too. Now, hold on 1 second. Got that. All right. we go. Now, let me get me a random generator. Random. We're going to do it by name. Name wheel. I know y'all don't like the random name wheels. Random name wheel. All right. Come here. Let me get everybody. We're going back up, by the way. We that 5 minute fair value gap there that we was talking about. Let me show y'all that real quick. Right. That 5 minute fair value gap there, the small fair value gap, right? See there how we came off consequent encroachment of that and went up, right? So right now, right, Phil is really manipulating, right? Watching. Remember I said it might want to revisit that wick, the 15-minute time frame, right? We're revisiting that wick. So now what you're watching on your 15-minute, you're watching consequent encroachment of the wick. How do you close on this 15-minute candle in relations to that wick? Do you close above or below that wick, that large 15-minute wick? So we might want to revisit that wick. Now we're revisiting the wick, and then on your 5 minute time frame, remember you're still watching, right? This is, oh no, it's a 1 hour. This is a 1 hour. So on this 9 o'clock candle for the hour, you're watching how do you close in reference to that. So right now, right, we went up, right, took out a buy side, drop all the way down, right, into the rejection block. And now we're going all the way back up, right, took out the high, right. So this short-term buy program is still very strong, right? Overnight, a sell program, right? Right here, the short-term buy program still strong. We're pushing through, right? Attacking there, we got the back and forth, back and forth. And you see, right, how the levels that you're watching, okay, do we close? When you look here, do we close above, below consequent encroachment? That for those who be like, hey, Tim, how does this stuff even work, right? Remember, this is why you're looking at how you close in reference to your PD arrays. It's here, right? We close above consequent encroachment of this 5 minute fair value gap, right? Look at mid, come in, right? Close above consequent encroachment of that 5 minute fair value gap. Then the very next candle dropped down just below consequent encroachment, and then it went up, right? So now we traded back up, and remember, now it's the macro time, right? And so now you're still watching on the hourly time frame. How do you close in reference to that civvy right there? All right, now get that out of the way. Oh, I didn't put my names in there. Put my names in there. Get to the giveaway. Put my names in there. Highlight the names. All right. Copy. Paste. All right. The wheel is working. The wheel is working. All right, now let me hide this. Y'all ready? Y'all ready now that we got our now that we got everything together. Now it's time to do the first giveaway for
Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday.
yes, we are. Here we go. So y'all ready? Everybody ready? Drum roll, please. Juices and berries, juices and berries, juices and berries. Are you in the building? You have to be here to collect your prize. Juices and berries. Are you in Le Building? Are you in the okay? Really appreciate for the giveaway. What's up? Thank you. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so juices and berries is up in here. Juices and berries. I'm about to send you the email right now. All right. I'm about to send you the email right now. Make sure I'm not sharing my screen. I am sharing my screen. Okay. All right. Not sharing my screen. There you go. So I'm about to send you the email in the reds now. All right. Highlight, highlight, highlight. I got my doggone cursor so big. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let me copy your email from the sheet and I'm going to paste it into, okay. All right. Paste it into here. Okay. All right. All right. Juice and berries. Your email has been sent, good sir. Y'all give it up. Y'all give it up for juice and berries. Y'all put some fire in the chat for juice and berries. All right. Y'all don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. I'm gonna unlock the sheet again. Uh, I'm gonna unlock the sheet again. Don't you fear. Don't you fear. We will be doing another giveaway. So don't you fear. If you want to participate, please put your name, um, put your name, email address, and YouTube channel name on the sheet, right? Okay, we traded up into that first minor buy side that we marked out. It is 9:56. Again, we're watching how do we close in reference to that hourly civvy right there on this 9 o'clock candle, right? So we I set your alarm for 9 a.m. Oh, no, civvy. No, cancel alarm. Siri, cancel alarm. I deleted your 9 a.m. alarm. Every time I'm gonna have to say bear share value gap. All right. Okay. So we've been watching price on the 5 minute chart. We've been bounced between the 5 minute, 15 minute, 60 minute, right? Um, this is your 15 minute wick right there that we was watching, right? So we still have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left on this 15-minute candle. We're watching how do we close in reference to this 15-minute wick. Now, we have gone up and tapped into these relative equal highs right here, right? We failed to get to that one, right? But we have tapped into these relative equal highs there. And now we got, how much time we got left on this hourly candle? We got 2 minutes left on the hourly candle, 2 minutes and 10 seconds, right? So we can just sit here on the hourly because we can see here, I got the 15-minute wick showing on this time frame, which I really shouldn't. Got that 5-minute fair value gap showing on it, which I really shouldn't, but you know, it is what it is. You know, it's gonna drive me crazy because it shouldn't be showing that, so I got to fix it. All right, we traded back down into this 5-minute BISI right here, right? So we created a 5-minute BISI right here on this 945 candle, right? We drop back down into it, right? Now this BISI's job is to send us above this high into this minor buy side at 973 and 3/4 that we didn't hit, and yesterday's high at 993.50, right? That's for the buy program, right? And right now, the buy program is moving, um, it's respecting bullish order flow right now. Price action is respecting bullish order flow, right? Why do I say that? Right, we came up here, right? Got we came up here, closed above the high, right? Wicked into the new day opening gap, dropped down, took out short-term sell side, came back up, respect the bullish fair value gap, ran it up, right? Respect the order block here, right? We respect these down close candles. We're closing above mean threshold of the down close candles. Created this bullish fair value gap here at 945 right now. Traded down into it. Right now, it has not pushed us higher, right? So on the hourly candle just closed, right? We've closed above consequent encroachment of this hourly fair value gap. All right. So we've closed above consequent encroachment of this hourly fair value gap, right? So now signaling strength. So now you want to see the bullish momentum keep up, right? On the 15-minute time frame, we closed above consequent encroachment of that 15-minute wick, right? That's still bullish price action. All right. So now you're watching to see, and then that 5-minute bullish fair value gap, right? So I'm gonna take it off this small one because this small one already did its job. This fair value gap job was to push us above that high right there. It pushed us above that high, right? Now we want to see if this 5-minute fair value gap does its job. Its job is to, man, I'm gonna hide this pre-market buy side. It's too many dotted lines right there. Why didn't I hide it? Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Whatever I just did. Hide. All right. It's larger. Right. So I'm gonna hide this new day opening gap, this opening range gap too. Get out of there. Too much stuff going on. All right. So, right, we traded down this first wick here. Move these crosshairs. Right. This first wick here came down, right? Hit consequent encroachment of this hourly civvy, right? And it came down into like the upper quadrant of the bullish fair value gap, the 5-minute fair value gap. This fair value gap's job is to push price above this high right here, right? Watch this feed how this 5 minute candle here closes in reference to these two down close candles. If it's respecting bullish order flow, it should close above mean threshold of these down close candles here. Just like these down close candles here, we closed above mean threshold of these two down close candles, right? When prices in bullish order flow, right, you should close above the halfway point of all down close candles, and you should continuously reach for buy side. If you come down and sweep short-term sell side, you want to see extreme discount sensitivity, just like we did here, right? And then as we came up, we're respecting the we're staying above 50% of the premium PD arrays, right? Here we are here trading into there, moving up. So the buy program, right, is still intact. You still got a minute, 47 seconds left on this 5 minute candle. We have not dropped down into the 1 minute chart all day, right? Looking at, we haven't dropped into the 1 minute chart all day. Looking at your um, 1 minute chart here, we can see price went up, came down. You can see on the 1 minute chart, we got a wig snatcher, right? Because we open here at 9:30, price went up, right? Open here at 9:30, price went up, came down, took out the sell side, rallied back up, taking out the buy side. That's your wig snatcher there. And now we're going into a holding pattern right here. We've been seeing this lately, right around 10 o'clock or so, price start going into a holding pattern. So hopefully, it don't stay there too long today, because that's been kind of like the theme. That's been the theme lately, right? Between 9:30 and 10 o'clock, which is the opening range. We get a lot of volatility, a lot of movement. And then as soon as we go into the 10 o'clock hour, we go into this holding pattern. Right. That has been the theme. All right. Let me see what y'all got going on over here. No, don't want to pull that up. That's what I want to pull up. Somebody said, I want to see a dump here. Well, I mean, if you want to see a dump, hey, a lot of us want to see a dump, a lot of us want to see a pump, but we just got to go with what the order flow is, right? We got to go with what the order flow is. Again, if you haven't had a chance to fill out the sheet, it's pinned to the top of the chat. Uh, we're doing giveaways for Apex eval accounts, right? We're doing giveaways for Apex eval accounts. So make sure you fill out the sheet. It's pinned to the top of the chat, right? And it's see, we're back in that holding pattern there, right? In the holding pattern. Since we've already attacked this buy side there, I'm gonna go ahead and take that line off. What in the world? Oh, I still got my what's the name on? I still have my pen on. So I was just like I was just making little dots on the screen. I was just making little dots on the screen. So we're right here in a holding pattern, but the buy program is still intact right now. So for the person that said they want to see a dump, right? Right now the buy program is still intact, right? So until we engage some significant buy side liquidity and get a nice displacement down, right? I wouldn't be trying to pick a top, right? So we just engaged, right? Some relative equal highs, right? The line that I just deleted that we had up there, right? These relative equal highs, we engaged that, right? This is the next minor buy side right there. And then we got the daily high, okay? So right now, the buy program is strong, right? The buy program is strong right now. Not saying that we can't reverse, but the buy program is strong right now. But until we get um, significant displacement and start respecting bearish order flow, right? I wouldn't try to don't try to pick a top. right? We're still inside the macro time. Let's find out. We're still inside the macro time. Let's look at our macro window. Price is just in that little hover phase right now. Like I say, this has been the norm. This has been the norm lately, right? We get a lot of volatility between 9:30 and 10 o'clock. And then at 10 o'clock, see, we get this, you know, we this is the start of the macro time at 9:50, the end of the macro time at 10:10, right? And all we've been doing is consolidating so far during this macro time. This is the time when the algorithm is designed to spool, and it's lately it has not been spooling. All right, it has not been spooling. Okay, this is when Phil is in there pushing that button. So let's zoom out a little bit. Let's go out to a 15-minute chart, right? Okay, so on a 15-minute chart here, as we can see, if we look at price there, right, on a 15-minute chart, we are, right, price has come down, set a low, and rallied back up to here. All right. So, like we said, we took out this minor buy side there and did not take this buy side. Let's look and see what the sisters are doing. All right. Let's look at the sisters real quick because we always want to pay attention to if we got divergence, right? And we can see that we do have bearish divergence. The ES, right, is much higher than yesterday afternoon's high, right? So the ES has taken out yesterday afternoon's high, which is probably the daily high. Yes, so the ES has taken out the daily high for yesterday, right? So the ES has taken the daily high from yesterday, right? Even the Dow has taken the daily high, but the NQ has not taken that daily high yet. So we got bearish divergence going on there. Will the NQ play six sister and take it out? Right now, the buy program is intact, right? But we're in this holding pattern. So, right, because we got this bearish divergence. So we're getting bearish divergence at a daily high, right? Bearish divergence at a daily high. So now we're you're looking to see if we continue to respect bullish order flow, right? Did we close the macro? Yes, the macro time is over now. So the macro time is over and we're still respecting bullish order flow. Remember what I said, you look, where do you want price to close when it comes to bearish candles and bullish order flow? We're closing above the halfway point of these candles, right? We just traded back down, right, into the order block where we're still trading inside the wick of the order block, right? But we're closing above these down close candles right there. So the bullish order flow is still intact, right? If price decides to trade into that 29,973 and three quarters buy side, right? Personally, I would want to see speed going up. Matter of fact, personally, I would want to see speed when it trades above the high of this 950 candle, which is 29,968 and a half. If we trade above that, I would want to see speed, low resistance going up into that daily high, right? Because as everything that we've been watching, remember, consequent encroachment of this 15-minute wick, we closed above it on the 15-minute time frame. Consequent encroachment of this bearish fair value gap on the 60-minute time frame, we closed above it, right? Consequent encroachment of this 5-minute fair value gap, we got an institutional order flow entry drill, right? We closed above 50% of the down close candles, above 50% of the down close candles. Everything this morning has been bullish order flow, right? We just came back into the midnight open price, back into the bullish fair value gap, right? So after the macro is over, we traded back down just below the midnight open, which is the daily open, the true day open, back down into the bullish order block, right? So now we've hit the order block. No need to come back to it, right? now that we traded to the order block, if we take out that high, I would want to see movement, right? So right now, I wouldn't be looking for a dump still. Just like I was talking about the bullish order flow because somebody said they want to see a dump. Right now, it's not the time to look for the dump. When we start respecting bearish order flow, that's the time to start looking for the shorts. But right now, we're still respecting bullish order flow, right? Does that make sense to everybody? Do everybody understand that? Hmm. Cute little bull flag. Yeah, now I don't trade bull flag. I don't trade flags. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't if that's what you do, ain't nothing wrong with trading flags. But uh, I just all I trade is just the order flow. I just read the price action, read the order flow. When I say order flow, I don't mean like what other people talk about with the order flow as far as them different little indicators. I fade them sometimes. The flags, oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know how to recognize the flags to tell you the truth. I wish somebody would teach me how to see them so I can learn how to fade them. Hey man, since we just still hovering around in here, um, what do y'all say if we do another
Free,
giveaway?
free,
What y'all
Freebie
say? Another giveaway?
Friday. Freebie Friday.
Should we do
Free,
it?
free, Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday.
Should we do it? Should we do another giveaway? Uh-oh, I hit the wrong thing. I tried to open Excel. I keep forgetting it's in Google Sheets. I don't know why I open Excel. Should we do another giveaway? Hmm, what y'all say? What y'all say? Should we do a giveaway? Yes, another giveaway. Yes, another giveaway. Uh, sure. Rhonda said sure. Is here to learn to share here? Y'all tell here to learn to share. I don't like the fact that she skipped class today. I don't like the fact that she skipped class today. All right. Um, hey, I'm gonna give y'all a second to put y'all name on the sheet. I'm from the check on my family real quick because, like I told y'all, I'm broadcasting live from the bathroom. I'm gonna make sure uh, that my family good. Nobody need to get in here, but y'all talk amongst yourselves real quick, and then I'll be right. Matter of fact, here, let me. I'm gonna play this right here. I'm gonna play this right here while I go check on my family.
Hello, my name is Timothy Lee Garcia, and I'm the creator of the Smart Money Manuscript. But Tim, what is the Smart Money Manuscript? The Smart Money Manuscript is your roadmap to financial freedom. Inside this powerful course designed to transform your financial future, I've meticulously condensed over 1,000 of my public YouTube videos into 40 highly efficient lessons that span just 2.5 hours. This course is strategically designed into 4 phases to help guide your learning in the most logical and effective way possible. Phase 1 lays the groundwork, covering essential financial literacy like budgeting, banking, and taxes. In phase 2, you'll move beyond the basics, learning about brokerage accounts, figuring out how much you need for your own individual retirement. You learn about how to do fundamental research on companies, and you'll also learn how to conduct technical analysis by looking at stock charts.
Shut up, Tim. Shut up, Tim. All right. Okay. All right. Hopefully y'all had a chance to fill out the sheet, man. I'm gonna lock the sheet. I'm about to lock the sheet. Um, hey, I see somebody hey, Seawalk, you missing something. You missing something, Seawalk. I don't see no email address in there. Seawalk, fix that. Fix your uh email address, Seawalk, before I lock the sheet. C-Walk still in here? You still in here, C-Walk? I can't fill it out. Do I need the app? You said you can't fill it out. Might be your cheap cell phone, man. No, you don't need no app to fill it out. I'm confused at the whole explanation. How does this strategy get one an entry? I am used to at SMC, the ICT concepts is SMC. ICT concepts is SMC. Right now we just tape reading. We want we want talking about like entries. We just reading tapes and if price does this, then it should do that, right? If price we not trading, right? And what I mean by that, let me show you, right? Let me show you what I'm talking about here, right? So if I share my screen, we finally get into the no, I'm gonna do the giveaway first, and then I'll come back and explain that. All right, do the giveaway first, then I'm gonna come back and explain that. All right, so I'm gonna lock the sheet. I'm gonna lock the sheet. The sheet is locked. All right. Now, let me share my screen. Okay, the way we're gonna do it this time, all right, the way we're gonna do it this time is instead of a wheel generator with the names, right, we're gonna do a random number generator, right? And whatever number you are on the sheet between 2 and 13, it's going to be you. 2, 2 and 13. It's going to be the winner. Y'all ready? Somebody give me a drum roll. Drum roll, drum roll. Somebody put some drums in the chat. Put some drums in the chat. Hey, Rhonda, don't be subtracting nothing. Don't be subtract. Y'all thought I was gonna tell y'all to pick a number. So y'all just gonna go put a number in. Y'all be trying to don't be trying to figure me out. All right, y'all ready? One, two, three. Let me see. We gonna put the let's put the name where you can see the names also. Right? Let's see the names also. We're gonna see the numbers. One, two, three. Generate. 7. It goes to J REMR Junior Emer Junior. You still in here? YouTube chat. Are you in here? Are you in here? What's your? Let me stop sharing my screen so I can unhide the email addresses. Are you still in here? Are you still? Oh, Dreamer. Dream. Also JREMR. Dreamer. Okay. All right, Dreamer, Dreamer. I'm about to send you the email. Um, I'm about to send you an email again. Let me send the email and then I'll explain again what it's good for. All right. Make sure I'm not sharing my screen. I'm not sharing my screen. Okay. Don't want to dox anybody or show something I'm not supposed to show. All right. So um it's almost 10:30. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to explain um because somebody said how do the concepts help one get entries. I'm gonna explain that for that person, and then we're gonna do one last giveaway after I explain that, and then I'm gonna let y'all go because we've been on here for a long time. How about that? Y'all cool with that? Hmm. Are y'all cool with that? All right. And you said it's Dreamer. Okay then. Dreamer. Dreamer here is your free Apex code. All right. Apex. Way. Freebie. Friday. All right. And then Dreamer. All right. Dreamer. Okay. Copy. All right. Hopefully y'all put real email addresses in there because that's where it's going. All right, Dreamer, your code is sent to you. And then let me share my screen again and let everybody know what it's good for. All right. So the coupon codes that Apex has blessed the gang with, when I say the gang, talk about all of us. Um, they're good for any, right? You come to the page, they have it's good for any standard, any size standard, right? They have no activation fees, but these codes do not work for those, right? So it's any size standard account. It could be intraday trailing drawdown or end of day trailing drawdown. It can be anywhere from 25K up to 150K. So any size standard account um, is in the standard accounts. Once you pass it, you have 30 days to pass it. If you pass it in 30 days, you will be responsible for the activation fee. So whatever size account you get, right? I typically go for the 50K. Them the ones that I gravitate towards now. But whatever size account you gravitate toward, you will be responsible for the activation fee, right? Whatever the activation fee is for the size account that you get. But this promo code will get you the evaluation for free. We give you the opportunity to try to uh, pass the evaluation within 30 days. All right. Now back to what the individual said. What did they say? I think it was uh, somebody, John. John said, I'm used to SMC. Well, John, SMC is that's the ICT concepts. Somebody one time decided to like try to pretend like SMC was something different, and they morphed it and started changing it, trying to pretend like they made up something new. But SMC, smart money concepts, those are the ICT concepts, right? They just been bastardized and changed a little bit. But now, um, when you're looking at, where's my trading view? Did I close my trade? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, here we are. See here, we're not taking that buy side. That bear, remember that bearish divergence that we was looking at? That bearish divergence is kicking in right now. All of this right here, right? All of this right here is manual manipulation, right? All of this is manual manipulation. Nobody can ever account for when field starts pushing that button, right? All of this is manual manipulation. Now, to answer the question, right? How does one get an entry? Okay. How does one get an entry? Remember when we said, uh, right? We come here and we remember when we said, oh, get out of here. What's that? Remember when we was watching the, um, let's go back. Start new. Right. Remember we was watching right? We was watching price when price was like this. Okay, watching the 5 minute chart, price was like this here. Okay, so we said that this is the 945 candle right here, right? So at 945, we come here and so we said this here when we opened 930, price came up here, right? Traded up here. Let me move this wick over so we can see that candle. All right, that's that 15-minute wick. All right, so at 930, right, we traded up here, and then we popped up above midnight, and then we traded down, right, below this swing low. Okay, once we traded below that swing low, we got like extreme discount sensitivity there, right? Rallying back up, and we closed above that 5 minute fair value gap. Because remember, initially we had this, uh-oh, initially we had this fair value gap marked out here, right? And we said, you're watching how does price close in reference to the 50% of the PD arrays on that time frame. Okay, so this PD array, this box here, right? This rectangle here with the red here, this is an hourly PD array. So we're waiting until 9 o'clock before we make our decision on this PD array. This green box down here, this is a 5 minute PD array. We're on a 5 minute chart. On this 5 minute chart, we closed above 50% of this fair value gap right here, right? So that's bullish, right? That's showing strength in price. We just got a um, we got discount sensitivity off of this low. So right here at this point there, right? If you were trading, you would start monitoring a 1 minute chart, right? At this point here. So we're gonna take, I'm gonna hide this real quick because it's too much going on. All right. Wait a minute. Are you still in here? Because I don't want to do all this explaining and you gone. Hold up. Let me see if he's still in here. Are you still in here? The person that asked that question, I think it was John. John, you still in here? Because I don't want to do all that talking and you gone. Are you still in here, John? John, if you still in here, put a one in the chat. John, are you here going once? John, are you here going twice? Okay, John not here. All right. I'm glad I ain't do all that talking for nothing. I had already started. I'm glad I ain't do all that talking for nothing. All right, man. Since John not here, I'm gonna unlock the sheet one last time, just in case anybody has not had a chance to fill the sheet out. And then we're gonna do the last giveaway. I'm gonna let y'all get out of there. Green Trader said, keep going. Y'all want me to keep going with the explanation? Oh, there go John. John popped up. John here, y'all. So I'll keep going. I'll keep going. John popped up. I'll keep going, y'all. All right. I'm gonna keep going. John here. All right. So, okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna put a line here so we'll know, right? So I'm gonna put a line right here. Anything to the left of this dotted line is yeah, I mean, anything after the right of this dotted line is after this candle closed, right? And again, the importance of that candle is that it closed above 50% of this 5 minute fair value gap, right? Because this is a 5 minute chart and this 5 minute candle closed above consequent encroachment, which signals strength. In a buy program, closing above 50% signals strength. All right. So you got the strength closure. Now you drop down to a 1 minute time frame, right? And here we go. You can see here that this line here, this is when this candle closed, right? So now it's up to you to say what PD rate of choice is what PD rate do you choose to use, right? What PD rate do you choose to use? So now here we are. We're on a 1 minute time frame now. And remember, this is where, okay, I'll do it like this. This is what price looked like when, uh-oh, I was already in replay mode. Ah, I went too far. All right, this is what price looked like when when that 5 minute candle closed. Okay, so when that 5 minute candle closed, respecting this right here, now you're on the 1 minute time frame and you're looking for an entry because the candle closed, giving you your confirmation. Now you're watching these time frames at the same time, right? So while you're watching these time frames, you see that on the 1 minute time frame, we traded down and then we rallied up, right? And we created right this fair value gap right there. That's the first fair value gap created on this move up right there. Okay, so I'm going to get this box here, right? And I'm going to right, highlight this and I'm gonna move this over here. I'm gonna leave it orange, right? I'm gonna leave it orange. Just matter of fact, I'm gonna make it blue. I'm gonna make it blue just so you know that's close enough for government work, right? Okay, so now on this 1 minute time frame, we came up, right? This is the first fair value gap created on this displacement up, right? On this 1 minute time. When we came down here, we did not use this fair value gap to send us higher, right? See, we came and we traded through it, right? We closed below it, right? So now that we closed below it, if price was bearish, right? Because we closed below it and we took out sell side liquidity, that's a bearish Judas swing, right? If price was bearish, price should have traded up into this and went down, right? Because you had a bearish Judas swing, right? So when we traded back up, we did not use this to go down, right? So now we're back above it. God dog it. I changed that accidentally. I changed that color accidentally. All right. So now we're back above it. So now that we're back above it, right? And because we didn't use it to go up. Michael calls that the first use case, right? We didn't use it to go up, didn't use it, right? We didn't use it to go down, didn't use it. But PD arrays never go stale, right? So right now the algorithm is doing other things, but because this is the first BISI created, and God dog it, I keep doing that. Because that's the first BISI created in that move up, that BISI is important to price whenever price is trading around it. Okay. Now, this 5 minute time frame has closed above this BISI right here, signaling bullishness on a higher time frame than this 1 minute. Okay. So now you're above a 1 minute fair value gap, right? You've closed below it and you're back above it. Since the 5 minute is showing strength, you're anticipating this to act as a reclaimed fair value gap, right? Meaning you've traded through it, but now you're coming back to reclaim it. Or you could have traded and used it, then reclaim it. Or you make an inversion or close back on top and you reclaim it. Okay, reclaim fair value gap, right? So now At this time on the 1 minute time frame, when that candle closes, if price trades into this fair value gap on the 1 minute time frame, you can buy that fair value gap, right? Now, with any fair value gap, your stop loss, if it's a bullish fair value gap, the mandatory stop is below the first candle, right? Candle number one, right? Because you got candle one, two, and three. I did it again, right? I'm just gonna leave it this time, okay? Um, I can't leave it. It's gonna mess with my brain because I got another orange box over there. Okay, right? In a bearish fair value gap, it's above the high of candle one, right? So if price trades into this, you buying it, right? You buying it. As soon as it trade into there, because of that 5 minute, and your stop loss would be below candle one, right? So let's just say you're buying it at as soon as it touches at the high, right? And then your stop loss is below candle one. That's your mandatory stop, right? And you're shooting for whatever you shoot for, 2 to 1, 1 to 1, whatever you're shooting for, right? We're just gonna say 2 to 1, just a standard 2 to 1, like most people do, right? Now, the way the ICT concepts work, you're shooting for a standard, even if it's not going to do a standard 1 to 1, you're shooting for highs, right? This is your low hanging fruit right there. Why? Because this is the high that was created. This is the high for the price action where the PD rate is where you're trading. So that's your low hanging fruit, right? So you got your low hanging fruit, and then we had our other high over here that we were monitoring already, right? We was monitoring this high right here. We said we had relative equal highs there, and then we had another high. God, dog, I can't get that up there, right? And we said we had another high that was above it, the one that's still up there, right? Because I deleted this one off. All right. So the way the concepts work, you're targeting highs. You're targeting right um where you expect price to go to. All right. And so this is the high right there. So we're going to that high right there. That's what we're targeting because that's the, what's named there. Now, um, you can also, I ain't gonna get into all of that. All right. So, um, right, anything that touched there, you're entering there. Now, if you trade order blocks, right? If you trade order blocks, all right, you have this is these down close candles here. So this right here is the fair value gap. We're just gonna leave that over there, right? Reclaim fair value gap. If you trade order blocks, this right here, this is your bullish order block. You got this down close candle right there. Since the 5 minute closed above consequent encroachment of this, right? You're anticipating this to act as an order block, right? If we trade up and offer that price right there, right? The opening price of that, you're anticipating this to act as an order block, right? So now, if you trade order blocks, now that this closed, right, you're already inside the order block here. So when this next candle open, right, you can, what I'm saying, buy this price here, or you can wait to see if we offer this price. And if price dips back down into this price here, you can buy inside this candle right here, right? Because you're anticipating this to act as an order block because we closed above there. Okay. So you can enter there. Now, we're going to put the meat back on the bone, right? So if you trade order blocks, right? If you trade order blocks, right? We got to see, whatever we get. If you trading off of this right here, it's going to be the low of your order block right there. If you're trading up here, wherever you get in based off of the order block, we'll see what price offers there, right? In the future. And then if you get in on this order block here, right? That order block price there, right? Your stop is the low of the order block, right? And all of them going to be, right? So now let's see, let's put the meat back on the bone and we'll see what price offered as far as those, right? So now when we come here, right, we see here price traded down into the order block there. See here, see we came here like on here, right? Let me make this big, right? Let me blow it up so y'all can see. I'm gonna move this out of the way now. All right. So we see here, all right, right here on this green candle here, it traded down into the fair value gap, right? So if you trade fair value gaps, this green candle here traded down, it would have picked you up, right? You would have got picked up because it traded down into the fair value gap. Okay. That would have picked you up there. Now, right? Once you came up and you offered this price here, it don't matter that you close. You don't have to close above it. All you got to do is offer the price. So once you offered the price there inside this 1 minute candle, right? If it offered the price and was trading back and forth inside there, you could have bought inside this candle, right? But if you want to wait for that candle to close, that's fine because this next candle, it gave you an opportunity. It traded back down into the order block, right? So based off the order block here, right? You would have got picked up right on the order block price right there, and your stop is the low, right? Based off of this order block right here, right? This candle right there is already inside it. So if prices trade and back and forth in there, this candle here traded down into it also, right? So this order block there, right? Let's just say you would have got picked up on that price. So whichever order block you chose to trade off of, right? Those would be your entries based off of that 5 minute closure above this fair value gap. Then you drop to your 1 minute time frame looking for your entry, right? And because it obeyed bullish order flow on a 5 minute time frame, right? You had the discount sensitivity on the 1 minute time frame. Now you're looking to buy and you're in a discount, right? Because you want to buy in the discount, right? So you're in a discount now, right? Because we went up, we came down, right? So we're back down in a discount of the range, and you're buying here on one of these discount PD arrays, and all three, right, met the target, right? It's just different amounts of risk to reward, right? This one here is a 1.54. This one here is almost a 5, 4.99. And this one here is a 2.55, right? It's just different amounts of risk to reward based off of the different, because you have different PD arrays that you can enter in off of. So if you trade fair value gaps, if you trade order blocks, if you trade breakers, if you trade, you know what I'm saying, whatever, right? All the different, like if you trade bullish breakers, right? After this candle closed there, right? You wouldn't have got picked up because we never came back to the breaker over here. You got a small bullish breaker right here, right? You never came back to the breaker. So you wouldn't have got picked up if you trade breakers or mitigation blocks, right? But order blocks, fair value gaps, you had an entry based off of what price did right there in that example. All right. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Tim, question. Where is a valid Tim question? Where the giveaway, the sheet pinned to the top of it. Did I not unlock it? Is the sheet still locked? Did I not unlock the sheet, y'all? Hold on. Let me make sure no, we about to do one last giveaway. Let me make sure I unlock the sheet. Oh, I was supposed to turn my camera off. Oh well, I'm sorry, y'all. I had everybody. It don't matter because y'all can see each other emails when you go in there to fill out the sheet. So I don't even know why I keep trying to hide it. All right, for that person that was asking, the sheet should be unlocked now, right? The sheet should be unlocked now. Just put your name, your email address, and your YouTube channel name on the definitely don't want to show that. I sure hope I ain't. Yeah, no. Okay. Now, did that make sense to everybody? Did that make sense to everybody? Oh, I was reading this 10th question. Where is a valid stop using a breaker? Because what I know is that you have to give the breaker more room than normal. No, ain't no such thing as more room than normal. With a breaker, it's gonna be at the low of the breaker. With your fair value gaps, the mandatory stop is the for bearish the high of candle one. For bullish, the low of candle one. That's your mandatory stop. The safe stop is the swing low or swing high or of the leg that the PD array is in. All of the PD arrays, the safe stop is the high or low of the leg that the PD array is in. For breakers, it's the low of the breaker. For mitigation blocks, it's the low of the mitigation block. For order blocks, it's the low of the all of the blocks, it's the low of the block or the high of the block, right? If you got consecutive candles, it's the high of the consecutive candles. Um, a more aggressive stop is just below or above mean threshold or 50% consequent encroachment mean threshold. Now, if you have multiple PD arrays, you can kind of start to like customize your stop based off, okay, if I'm going in on a fair value gap that's in line with a breaker, well, I mean, an order block, then I may, instead of using the low of the candle one, I may use like mean threshold of the order block if it's below the fair value gap, but that's more advanced stop placement. But when it comes to just PD arrays, it's the low of the PD array, the high of the PD array if it's a block, right? The safe stop is the swing high or swing low of the price leg that the PD array is in. And if it's a fair value gap, the high of candle one for bearish fair value gaps, the low of candle one for bullish fair value gaps, right? That's the proper stop placement, the way Michael teach it, right? It's not, and it's no such thing as, oh, you got to give it more room. No. And one thing about breakers that he does teach, right? The one thing about breakers that he does teach is that, let me share my screen real quick, right? The one thing about breakers that he teaches is that if you have, like, for example, here, all right, let's just look at this little area here. Get all this stuff off here. All right. Okay, so this, we're looking at this little area right here, right? We're looking at this breaker right here. So we got this move here, right? So we're looking at the bullish breaker right there, right? So here's your breaker right here. Okay, so this is your breaker here, right? That's your bullish breaker right there. Now, what he teaches, right? And we're not just saying you're just buying this breaker, but I'm just using this as an example, right? What he teaches is for your breaker, right? If there's an inversion fair value gap inside that breaker, like right here, right? You want price to come in. This is where you want to be buying inside this breaker, right? Because this, all this here is your breaker block, right? This is your breaker block right here, right? That last up close candle, that's the representative of the breaker block, right? Because this area here is designed to stop price, right? Because price came up, came down, broke that low, then rallied up, right? So if price is truly bullish and you're gonna buy this breaker, right? You want price not to get down here. But if there's a inversion fair value gap there, this is where you really want to be buying, right? So if this is where you really want to be buying, if price is super strong, it may not get here, right? But if you're buying this breaker, right, and you know this is where I want price to go, you want to allow for price to come here. So in this case of buying this breaker, right, here your stop would have to go here, right? No matter where you bought the breaker at, right? If you bought it at the high, if you bought it at the close of the candle, you bought it here, the high, close of the candle, mean threshold, wherever you bought it at, we're just gonna say you bought it at the close of the candle, right? Your stop should be there, okay? But you see here, you got this inversion fair value gap where you would really want to be buying here because it's inside this breaker leg, right? If you're buying the breaker, then you know, okay, if I want price to come here, I got to allow for it. So you want to give some room. And then that's where you, as the trader, decides, am I going to go um, below consequent encroachment of the inversion fair value gap? Right? Am I going to go below consequent encroachment of the inversion fair value gap, or am I going to go to the low of the gap? Right? Because you really want price to come here. But if you just really, oh, I just want to get in, and you get in on a breaker because you're not sure if it's going to make it there, you have to allow for this, right? But just based off of a breaker by itself, your price is going to the low of the breaker, right? And let's just say this up close candle didn't exist, right? And this right here was your breaker over here, right? This was your breaker over here, right? Now it go to the low of the breaker, right? Because it's consecutive up close candles. It go to the low of the breaker. Now, this is a point where you can say, if you really want to trade that breaker, now you can say, okay, I'm gonna, right? I don't want to use a stop that big, so I'm just gonna go below mean threshold. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can at that time decide as the trader how you want to adjust. But this is a more aggressive stop when you're going below mean threshold, right? So, but when it comes to PD arrays, you got a mandatory stop for each PD array. Like I said, right? Breakers or mitigation blocks. It's the low of the breaker. Um, Bearish fair value gaps, right? If you buying a bearish fair value gap, it's the high of candle one, right? You got candle 1, 2, 3, right? It's the high of candle one. The safe stop is the swing high that the fair value gap is in, right? If it's a bullish fair value gap, right? If it's a bullish fair value gap, right? It's the low of candle one, two, three, right? It's the swing. In this case, it's the same thing. It's the swing. The safe stop is the swing low that the PD array is in. All right. Does that make sense or clear it up for you? Hmm. Do that make sense or clear it up for you? Who had asked that? Let's see, who was that? Avery. You still in here, Avery? That makes sense. All right, man. Um, it's almost um, it's almost 11 o'clock. So did everybody get a chance to fill out the giveaway sheet? God dog it, I did it again. Did everybody get a chance to fill out the giveaway sheet? Mhm. Mhm. Everybody get a chance to fill out the giveaway sheet. All right, I'm getting ready to lock the sheet. Hmm, I don't know. I can't get in the doc. Oh yeah, I had locked it. It should be unlocked. If you didn't get a chance to fill out the sheet, let me know. All right. Okay. I need to see who's still here. Everybody that's still here and that put your name on the sheet, put a one in the chat. Just do it one time. Just do it one time. Don't spam it. Everybody that's still here and put the name on the sheet, put a one in the chat. Man, is it a delay or something? Do I got a delay? I don't see nothing going on. Am I tweaking? Is it a delay? Hello? Y'all still here? I guess ain't nobody here who filled in the sheet. I guess ain't nobody here who filled in the sheet. All right, man. Well, I tried. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all. Hopefully, y'all found value in what I was saying. I was gonna do one last giveaway, but I don't know if something going on or or what, but I don't see nothing in the chat. Ain't nothing coming up in the chat. Like I'm looking at the screen over here, and it's just showing the same old stuff. That's the old chat that's like popping up. Yeah, that's the old chat that's popping up. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing coming up in the chat. Uh, all right, man. Y'all make sure y'all tune in next Friday for Freebie Friday. I was just trying something new out today, like do it during a what's the name? During a I don't see nothing in this chat. Let me refresh. Okay. I don't know. I had to refresh my chat. I had to refresh my chat because I wasn't seeing nothing. I now see like a bunch of ones. I see a lot of stuff. What just happened? Did I just did I lose y'all? Did I lose y'all? Uh, did I lose y'all? Please don't tell me I lost y'all. Did the Wi-Fi just go out? I see all kind of ones now. Did I lose y'all? All right. Okay. All right. Let me go through. Hey, I don't know. I don't know what I tried to I just refreshed the chat and now I can see like all kind of ones in here. All right. So um it said I use candles. Close in would get smoke more. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. So is there anybody who didn't get a chance to fill out the sheet? Is there anybody who didn't get a chance to fill out the sheet? Because I can see the chat again now, right? If you did not get a chance to fill out the sheet, um, okay, clicked on the wrong thing. Where's my Google Sheets? There it is. Somebody put you're not on top of the chat in the sheet. We all type one. All right. So, okay. All right. I'm getting ready to lock the sheet. Is there anybody who did not fill out the sheet? I'm getting ready to lock the sheet. All right. Knowledge nuggets. Okay. Knowledge nuggets. I don't really see a knowledge. Did I see knowledge nuggets on there? Oh yeah, knowledge nuggets on there. Okay. All right. Okay. Here we go. We are going to. All righty. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Y'all know how I like to do it sometime. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it my favorite way. Do the day, do the day, do the day, do. Let me see here. We're gonna do it my favorite way. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna go. Okay. Now, all right. Here we go. Got to give the people. Wow. Uh-uh. Locking the sheet. Sheet locked. Sheet is locked. All right. I'm gonna bounce in between. I'm gonna start at the bottom. Right. I need my chat. I need my chat. All right. Start at the bottom. Dan. Dan. Pick number between 1 and 16. Y'all got to type fast. Dan. Pick a number between 1 and 16. If you take too long, I'm gonna think you're not here. And once I move on past you, it's too late. 16. Bimmy. 80. Pick a number between 1 and 16. Right. Okay, this way I'm gonna do it. The first person I see with the number, that's the number you get. And if you got to change a different number, you got to change. All right. All right. So Dan got 16. Knowledge Nuggets got 15. Knowledge Nuggets got 15. All right. Seawalk got 12. Seawalk got 12. All right. 80 got 11. 80 got 11. Rhonda got 13. Rhonda got 13. Avery got 10. Avery got 10. Kim got 4. Kim got 4. Um, Yolanda got 2. Uh-oh. Yolanda got 2. Diana got 9. Diana got 9. Um, Dreamer got 8. Dreamer got 8. Uh, J Rock got 7. Yeah, So you need to come here? J Rock got what's it? J Rock got 7. Yeah, J Rock got 7, 7, and the number for the giveaway. You pick a number for the giveaway. Um, John, pick a number for the giveaway. So Juices and Bears not in here no more. Anybody else? John got 5. Mine, what is it? Mine beat. How you say that name? Mine, mine beat. I don't know. Yeah. I'm sorry for tearing your name up. Got 5. I didn't have mine. J Rock. Yeah, J Rock. You put 7. I put 7 on you, J Rock. Yeah, I put 7 on you, J Rock. Am I lagging? Okay. All right. So I'm assuming this person not here no more. They gone. Uh, Juices and Berries. I'm assuming he gone. JT. I'm assuming JT gone. JT, put a number in there, JT. I was just about to delete you. Pick a number. You had to pick a number between 1 and 16. And you can't use one of these over here. Come on, pick a number. I'm getting ready to do it. JT going once. JT going twice. You can't pick 8. Somebody already used 8. It can't be none of these numbers over here. It can't be none of those numbers over there. Three. JT picked 3. All right. And the number is, let's see. Open up. Dog. Open up the dog. See, this is why I need my mouse. 6. The number is 6. Nobody picks 6, so it goes to the person that's the closest without going over, and that would be John. That would be John. Y'all give it up for John. The number is 6, and the person that's the closest without going over is John. That's going to be the recipient of the final giveaway of today. Let me stop sharing my screen so I can email John his end. Before I email it out, just yeah, John, you already know. You already know what it's for. All right. You already know what it's for. So, John, I'm going to email you your free Apex code. I'm going to email you your free Apex code. Compose. Mhm. All right. And then copy John's email. All right. Paste that email in there. All right. John, your email has been sent. Your email has been sent. That is the final giveaway for today. Um, y'all, uh-oh. Did I close y'all out? Did I close y'all all the way out? Oh man, hold on. Hold on here. I think I closed y'all all the way out. All right. All right, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in to this Freebie Friday. Um, let me ask y'all a question. Um do y'all want to do the Freebie Friday like with like tape reading like we did today, or do y'all want to do it in the evening during the price action recap? Right? Can I do a poll? Can I put a poll in the chat? Let me see if I can put a poll in the chat. You're welcome, John. Let me see if I can put a poll. Let me see. Start a poll. Start poll. Um, when should I do Freebie Friday? Right? Oh no, that it ain't gonna let me. Yeah. Okay. Option one, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. with tape reading. 9 a.m. with tape reading, like we did today. That's what tape reading is when we watch the price. Or 6 p.m. with the recap. Right. All right. I dropped the poll in the chat. Y'all do me a favor and vote. Y'all vote on the poll, please. Everybody vote on the poll, and then we get out of here. Why I can't see the whole poll? Why I can't see the whole poll? I can see I can see 80% with tape reading, but I can't see the other. Oh, there it is. I had to click on it. All right. So y'all, come on. And like not even half the people voted. Not even half the people voted. Yeah, come on, vote on the poll for me. Not even half the people voted. Y'all vote on the poll for me. Why can't get people to vote on the poll? That's a shame. That's a shame. Can't get people to vote. Okay, there you go. Come on, vote on the poll for me. Mm, mm, mm. We got 80% so far saying 9 a.m. with tape reading. All right. All right, then. I'm about to go start my day. I done had it all on here long enough. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all next week. Um, gang gang. We got tape reading um on Monday. Yeah, so we got tape reading on Monday. No. We got price um pre-market analysis. Pre-market analysis on Monday. Um and no. I won't be back. I won't be back yet. I won't be back. So we're not gonna do pre-market analysis. I won't be back from vacation. I won't be back until Monday night. I won't be back from vacation till Monday night. So I'll just see y'all Wednesday for the tape reading. All right. Appreciate everybody participating. I'll see y'all next week. Um, and for those who didn't know, this has been another edition of
Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday. Freebie Friday.
I appreciate y'all, man. Till next time I decide to get on algos in there to share my thoughts on this thing they call price action. You should go typically right here, aka Aranya Grande. Don't forget to use code BIGSPIDER when you check out at Apex for the best deals that they got at that time. Y'all be safe out here in these trading streets, man. Gone.